Let's look into what's happening in love for you over the next 3 months. I feel there's a lot of opportunities coming in. I'm feeling a lot of renewal, a lot of beginnings. And finally, I was just going to keep on going a lot of, but that's, I think, going with the opportunities part that was coming through. So let's see what that all means. I love this instantly fast changes, and I think that confirms a lot of that was coming through in terms of the wordings that I was using. So expect a lot of things, again, a lot of to be changing very quickly in the next 3 months. I feel that the summer period for you is a busy one on a general sense, but also on a love sense. On a love sense, it feels like summer for you is very busy. Summer for your person of interest is also very busy, but it's also lots of dreams coming true. Things beginning to shift, things beginning to happen. Your person, and I do feel that I am talking about to a group of people, basically where you have somebody around you. You may never have been in a full-blown relationship with them, or you may have been with them, but it didn't work out at that time. But there's definitely somebody in the picture. This is not a brand new love coming in. But having said that, we are looking at 3 months, so you never know, because I am feeling a new energy as well. So new energy can be interpreted as your current person of interest, not together, but they come back to you with a new energy, meaning they've sorted out their crap, the drama card. They've sorted out the crap, they've sorted out their shit, they've sorted out their mindset, third-party situations, anything like that, and they come back to you, but with a new energy, because that new energy now comes with commitment, now wanting to talk, now wanting to reconcile, make things happen. That's a strong energy that's really coming through. Now, what I also said was regarding a possibility, not guaranteed, but a possibility of a new energy. And when we talk about a new energy, we're talking like a brand new, you don't know them, haven't met them, that kind of an energy coming through. And it's not an XXX from the past coming in. This is somebody who is on a romantic level, not connected to your life in any capacity whatsoever. So there's a possibility of that happening, but realistically, what I'm looking at and where my reading is aimed is more of a person of interest around you.